SummerSlam Night 1 has concluded, and boy, was there a lot of moments, right?
Yeah, a crazy amount of moments. It was one of the best SummerSlams I've seen in a while. And we're not even done yet. Only Night 1.
Yes.
Night 2 to come.
Well, let's see. Ups? Will they get good ups? And will they get bad downs? We don't know. Well, let's get into our takes. Our upping and downings and takes of Night 1 SummerSlam. We open the show with, well, we're going to skip all of the opening because I'm going to get heat for it, but boo, Cardi B, boo.
Yeah, Cardi, well, we're not a huge fan of Cardi B, but we also don't like when our wrestling shows take 15 minutes to get started because they want to just aggrandize a celebrity.
Oof. If you know that, ain't that the truth, brother? Ain't that the truth? Anyways, so putting that crap aside, first match, Bloodline Reunion, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns. Put up your ones for him. Put it up. Versus the Visionaries, Braun and Braun. Yeah, I'm calling them Braun. Hey, hold on. Do you agree with me? Braun, right?
No.
Come on, they're both Brauns.
No.
Okay, you guys agree, Braun. Anyways, match starts slow. What do you think?
It was a little slow. It was a little slow.
Right. But I will say it picked up, right?
It got there. About the halfway mark, I started to see, they were trying to make the comeback with Jay and with Roman, but I liked it. I really liked that, actually, because you think you're going to get the hot tag, and then all of a sudden, there's this, this calm in the air. You're like, okay, Roman's going to get the tag, and then Braun just football tackles him out of nowhere.
Right.
Jay. Yeah.
But this match, you didn't even know who was halfway through. You couldn't even tell who's legal and who's not.
No, yeah, I mean, the referee, to quote Jimmy Cordera, should be fired.
Do your job, ref. But anyways, I do love the finish where it was Roman spears Braun into barricade, goes in ring, does some stuff, Braun gets up. Guess who eats the spear?
Roman.
I know.
Which was a nice change of pace. I liked that he took the bullet for Jay. I felt like that was an important thing for his character. For them. Sorry.
Yeah, the character.
Considering how much they've gone through, and the fact that Roman has never apologized to Jay for the way he treated him, I feel like tonight was the apology. I feel like that was the moment where Jay realized, wow, Roman really does care about me.
But there was a mistake there. There was a mistake, and
What?
I think you can contest.
What was it?
Jay then spears other Braun.
Yeah.
The Reed Braun.
Yeah.
And pins him. Big mistake. They shouldn't have done that. In my opinion,
Well, no, it was the splash, yeah.
They should have let the Visionary win because, come on, if you're building them, you can't just...
I agreed with initially, but as we get further into the review, I'll explain why I disagree, actually, and why I think that it was the right move for Jay and Roman to get this win. I believe that they lost because they don't have their leader right now, and that's an important piece of storytelling, and that they will get better again once they get Seth back, whenever that may be.
But I will say, good opening, right? Good opener.
100%.
This gets a 3.5 stars.
Yeah.
Next, we had... You guys should know this by now. I cannot stand Charlotte, but this was the only time I actually sat and watched because I love the Judgment Day and I love Alexa. So I let my disdain for Charlotte go away for a second just to enjoy the three other people I like. And I know this man can contest.
I don't like Charlotte, but I also don't hate Charlotte the way that you hate Charlotte. I can understand that she is.
I'm gonna call her Fartlet.
Oh God, she's a good wrestler.
God, that's a stretch. That's a disrespect to pro wrestling right there.
I highly disagree. I think she has her moments, and I think the problem is that she's overpushed. So I kind of like this new direction she's going with Alexa. I like that they're going to reinvent the tag division. There's a lot of talent there for them to work with.
They not friends.
It's not been very interesting. Even with Judgment Day as tag champs, I liked Liv and Raquel, but we never got to see what that reign was like because, you know, the short-lived injury. I hope Liv gets better soon.
Pun intended.
No, that's not.
Hey, Liv.
But Charlotte actually showed some chops here. I really liked this match. I thought that it was very solid across the board.
The only thing, okay, look, I said it, Charlotte isn't a good wrestler. Okay. You guys might come at me for that. She may have the moves, but she does not sell. She cannot sell. She doesn't even want to go over and do things properly as long as it makes her look big. But in this match, I will give her, as he said, a little bit of, hey, I think she realized that why the locker room has a disdain for her. So let me step it back a little, which I'm very doubtful that she'll keep this up because, you know, once a flare, always a flare. But I will say, they had chemistry. Oddly, Alexa and Charlotte had chemistry. And I'm saying this is odd because that Sister Abigail and the Charlotte timing to the big boot thing. Hey.
Yeah. It is odd, but I think it's odd for a reason. I think that the whole point of it is that it's odd. They're not a team yet. They're not succinct yet. That was the point of the finish, but it worked, and I feel like that story is still evolving, and they're still figuring things out. You know what I mean? So it becomes this, like, whirlwind. What are you going to do with this team? And I have a feeling that they're going to be champions for a while.
But overall, the match wasn't the greatest match overall because everyone in there couldn't really click with their opponent as well as they should have. So that's why this match is only getting a 2 stars. But maybe as you're saying, Alexa and Charlotte gets better together. Maybe they work their way up to better quality matches. Maybe.
I do think the ending was good.
That was the only thing that was okay about the match. That's why it's not getting a 1, it's getting a 2.
Yeah.
But now we go into
one of the weaker matches on the card.
What?
It was one of the weaker matches.
Agreed. Next was Sami Zayn versus Killer Cross, Karrion Kross. This was your match. This was the one you were hyped for.
I was really hyped for it because I wanted to see Sami finally turn heel. I thought this was Karrion's moment to get a big win on pay-per-view. Unfortunately, and I know I'm rocking the Generico merch, but Sami...
Ole. Keep speaking.
Yeah, no, it's hard though. I'm laughing. Sami needs to take a step back. I say that as a huge fan of him. I really think Karrion needed a win here, and I'm kind of disappointed that they just kept running the same story. Karrion lost every match to Sami, and I understand the story that they're telling. He finally found someone that he couldn't turn. But at the same time, it's just hurting Karrion as a character.
Hell yeah, it is.
And I just think it was the wrong winner, and I think the entire momentum of the match just didn't work for me at all.
Exactly. Cross is over as over can be. He's hot as fire, and where is WWE taking him? Tell me where?
To the bottom pits of hell.
Not even that. He would want to be there because he's the devil on your shoulder.
Yeah.
He wants to be there, but where the hell are they taking his career? Like, look.
The garbage?
Exactly. Look, I'll take you down to TNA. If anyone watched Killer Cross, because that's who he was in TNA.
100%, yeah.
He was dominant in the upper mid-card division.
Yes.
Dominant. Where is he in WWE?
The bottom tier. And he's lucky to be getting pay-per-view matches. And the only reason is because us fans are saying, hey, we want Karrion Kross. And so they're giving it to us. And then they're punishing us by having him lose every time he goes on something major.
Exactly.
It's just... And this is, again, coming from a huge Sami Zayn fan. He did not...
Ole, 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 ole.
He did...
Ole.
Bro.
Ole.
He did not need this win. He did not need this win. It's the wrong winner. I did think the match quality was great, and I was hoping for a really cool finish so that I could say that this match worked for me.
It did have a cool finish. The almost turning with the pipe.
It had a cool finish until it didn't. When Sami won, it ruined the match, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, obviously, Karrion Kross needed that win more than anything else, but it was cool to see for a moment. 30 seconds, Sami debating. It's like a will he, won't he moment.
I still feel, though, like, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna go there, you either go all the way, or you don't, right? Which is what they did. They didn't go all the way. And if they had gone all the way, I think this would have been a much better finish. However, even if you're going to do, Sami said no, can we have Karrion win the match at least to make a point?
I agree. Okay, if anybody from WWE is watching this, bring back Killer Kross. Period. Bring that back. Bring him back.
I agree.
Anyways, enough ranting on this.
They got the TNA partnership. They could do it.
Right. But enough of us ranting about this. Next match. Oh, by the way, we gave this. By the way, the star rating. Good reminder. 2.5 stars because the match was flat, and the winner, not the right winner, and the way they went about it. Anyways, next we had the women's WWE Championship. We had Jade Cargill, which I'm kind of sad she didn't come out of Storm, but that's for another day, versus Tiffany Stratton. And man, boy, that was a great start to the match. I think you'd agree with it too. Immediate punt kick, try to go for the quick 1-2.
Yeah, no, I absolutely loved it. I felt like starting off where Tiffy had the upper hand on the technical side of things, but
they started off with Jade immediately dominating with power. 1-2 kick out.
I mean, yes and no, because we started out with a couple technical moves, and Jade was like, okay, I gotta switch it up. So she hits her with that punt kick, and that was huge, and then she rolls out, and Tiffy's like, oh, what am I gonna do now? And that was really cool storytelling, because they didn't have a lot of time in this match, and this was a very short match in comparison to a lot of the other matches on the card.
Yeah, it was under 20 minutes.
But with the time that they had, I loved the story that they told. The now more experienced Tiffany Stratton up against a non-title contender in Jade. Yes, she's had tag team title matches, but she had Bianca there to anchor her, right? So now she had this moment where she's on her own for the first time. What?
Reference?
No. But okay. She had her moment, and this was her big moment, but she couldn't, get the job done. And that's the story they're telling. That Tiffy has more experience and she finds a way. And I loved that.
Yeah, I mean, Tiffany Stratton does have more experience. She definitely does. Jade has improved
200 days almost as champion.
Which is wild.
Yeah.
But also, Jade has improved a lot.
100%.
Very, very much. It would have been nice to see her as champ, but too soon? You make the judgment call there, you guys.
I think it is too soon. I love Jade. I think that I've been a champion of her the entire time that she's come to the WWE. Even when people were like, oh, wow, they're signing Jade from AEW. Like people were skeptical of her. I was so excited for her, but I still think she needs more time. She needs to be able to carry a 20-minute match before they put that belt on her.
Exactly. But I will say, this finish was amazing. I will agree. One of the best. And some of you might contest to agree with this. Some of you might agree in the comments. This was one of the best top rope reversals. Jade improved so much that she was able to make the most flawless reversal to the...
It was the Jaded. She was going for the Jaded?
No, but it was when what was it? Tiffany Stratton going for the most prettiest moonsault. That was the most beautiful reversal. And then she went into the Jaded.
No, yeah. She hit that beautiful kick up, and then she hit the jaded. I thought we were going to the actual finish of the match, but that's okay. Sorry.
Well, that is part of the finish because she hit the jaded. Tiffany Stratton kicks out, tries to go for the avalanche reverse. Prettiest moonsault, all within a matter of 2 minutes.
And that beautiful top rope reversal from Tiffy into the prettiest moonsault is by far one of the best transitions she's had as champion, and I loved seeing it. I also think protecting the prettiest moonsault as a finisher is important, and I liked that it only took one to beat Jade. I know that's going to be a controversial hot take. I thought a lot of
It took two because she reversed one.
Except she didn't hit it, right? When she hit one, it was done.
True.
There's a part of me that thinks finishers have kind of died.
Oh, they definitely
especially
have.
in wrestling, but also in
100%.
WWE specifically. Is finishers just don't have the same staying power. So I like that Tiffany's on this roll, and I like that the moonsault is the ender.
Exactly. Well, this match is getting a 3.25 stars. Next was the match that everybody's waiting for. The highlight match of the century. See, he's laughing, but I'm gonna explain this. We had Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. The reason I say this, Jelly Roll is the most over artist right now.
Okay,
One of the most
yeah.
over. And you know how many people talked about it? Talk shows, casuals. I've even had random people tell me, oh, Jelly Roll's there. Oh my God. They brought eyes to the product. That's why I said it's one of the most hyped. And also you had the dumbass, sorry my swearing, Logan Paul, which I don't like him, but I mean, you have two huge names like that. You're not gonna say that this match is one of the reasons why you sold tickets and why you have people watching. Come on, buddy, come on, seriously. But I'm not gonna say I was looking forward to this match myself. I'm just saying the reason why this even happened. But I will say I will give props to Jelly Roll. You too should do this.
I do give him his props. He took a table bump. That was
not just
big
that.
of him.
The moves he was able to hit, the way he was able to hit,
Yeah.
the psychology. He learned that all in a matter of 2-3 months of training.
That is very solid. Yes, I did, and I liked the way that he sold some of the moves. That said, this was a disappointment to me. I mean, I saw that coming though, and it's because I know that Logan can put on a much better match than this. I know that there was huge restraints because of the fact Jelly Roll really isn't a wrestler. Randy,
Bro, he wrestled like a veteran out there.
they gave him his spots, and those were good. But it's a tag match for a reason. Randy carried the massive load here, and that was important, and it worked. Drew and Randy had a good wrestling match in between the celebrity wrestling. Logan also did his thing, and Jelly Roll did his thing, and that's good on him, right? But at the same time, you have to factor in the fact that he was given these spots. There were cool spots in the match that Jelly Roll worked well in, and that was exactly what we expected it to be. But it's nothing crazy, man. Like, no one expected it to be.
We have a whole page that you and me both came up with stuff that he did.
There's lots of spots. There's lots of moments that happens in a celebrity wrestling
Like, for
match.
example, Jelly Logan starting and Jelly able to slam Logan Paul with ease.
Yeah, but that's because Logan's also started to get the psychology and the ring psychology, and he's good at selling now.
You know, look, Jelly telling Randy no, Randy saying tag me, saying no. He goes, okay, go do it.
I don't think this deserved to be the co-main event. Personally, I understand that it's based on hype and popularity. In that regard, I think that should have been given to Jade and Tiffy, and they should have gotten more time.
Right, but what sells? Casuals sell. Remember that casuals is what make money. I'm going to quote MVP because yes, I watch MVP's podcast. To quote him, your hardcore fans do not bring you the money. It's the casuals. I will also
disagree with
I will
you,
also
but...
quote Dutch Mantel, and he said anytime he ever wrestled, the hardcore fans, they come no matter what, and it's the same 10 people you see all the time, but every other face was different.
Yeah, I know the casual sell, but like, it was not a co-main event worthy match. That's just my opinion. If you guys disagree, I understand.
Like, but I will also say, Jelly Roll hitting the choke slam, amazing. Jelly Roll hitting a black hole slam, oh my god, this guy.
That was good. That was really
beautiful.
good.
But I
liked
do
that.
love that finish. Hits the choke slam, hits the black hole slam. Randy comes in, because Drew's trying to hit the Claymore. Randy comes in, RKO, and then Frog Splash, knockout punch to Jelly. Frog Splash on Jelly, 1, 2, 3. Which is fine that Jelly ate the pin.
That wasn't the finish. The finish was the Claymore into the Frog Splash.
But Randy did RKO him.
Yeah, so it's Claymore, RKO, then he Frog Splashes Jelly.
Knockout punch and then Frog Splash.
I don't think he knocked him.
Yeah, he
I don't
did.
think he did the punch.
He did. He did the punch and then splash.
Okay.
But I understand Jelly eating the pin, because if Randy ate the pin, it would make it look a little weaker. I didn't want Logan and Drew to win, because I understand psychology and the point of selling and getting eyes to come back again. Get your casuals come back. Jelly Roll standing over top and being like, I did it. That would bring more eyes to your product in the next few weeks. But I get it. Jelly Roll might not want to come back, so they're like, you know what? If he's not coming back again, let the heels win. So
I think there's a new tag team in the works there. I think Logan and Drew for tag team champions.
No.
Logan and Drew for tag team
Hell
champions.
no. You want to kill the tag team division?
No.
Go ahead, buddy. We're going to kill the tag team division.
No, man. But I'm calling it the Scottish Warriors.
Bro, he's not even... Logan's not even Scottish. But anyways, this match is getting a 3.5 stars.
The Scottish Mavericks.
Hell no. I'm going to leave it at this match, got a 3.5 stars, and we're going to move into our main event of the evening. The match that, hardcore fans were waiting for. That's CM Punk versus champion Gunther.
I was rubbing my hands together just you announcing that. It was one of the absolute dream matches that I've had since CM Punk came
This match started technical. For the first bit of this match was pure classic traditional technical wrestling. Like think of 60s, 70s. Think of those days. Think of the Killer Kowalski, the what do you call it? Who's that guy? Holy shit. Bruno Sammartino. There we go. That's what I was thinking. Like the Killer Kowalskis, the Bruno Sammartino, the Iron Sheiks, that era time. That's what it felt.
Even with Punk, a lot of Bret Hart was in there.
It's his favorite wrestler. You don't think he's going to...
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, guys like Bret Hart. You're thinking of technical wrestlers. You gotta mention Bret Hart.
True.
Which is, that's... I agree. The technical aspects were amazing. And then when you get into the second back half of that match, when Gunther just abuses
the power bomb into a kick-out pin, to a power bomb to a kick-out pin. You're right. He abused him. And I loved how there was references where Gunther is beating an old man.
Yeah.
I love that reference from somebody in commentary said that.
I think it was Wade Barrett. It was Wade Barrett. But, it made total sense. Punk's not the same guy that he was back in 2014. He's lost a step. And that was the story that they were telling. That Gunther was the younger guy who had his number throughout the match. And I loved the story that they told there. I thought that it was brilliantly executed.
Psychology 101.
100%. He just kept trying to get that comeback, and he kept knocking him down, and it was
we even
absolutely brilliant. I think it was more abuse than when Cena got absolutely destroyed in 2015.
Oh, yeah. But I do love the way, as you're saying, the whole beatdown was crazy. Where is it? We wrote this down. It was Gunther's trying to do
we won't mention him again. My bad.
Brings up some craziness. Let's see. Gunther reverses everything, but then CM Punk's trying to get the comeback. Goes in the top rope. Does the macho point up? Reverse. It's like every time Punk was getting a signature, Gunther was there. Hits another power bomb. Kick out. But I do love how he goes back to beating him up only for Punk to return. As you said, abuse him, gets up, signature abuse. Signature abuse, get abused again. 2, double? Oh, wait, before we get into that, there was a really disturbing moment that happened where Gunther hit, this was really bad. Gunther hits the edge of the.
It was hard to watch.
Oh yeah, he hit the edge of the
I was actually
table.
getting there though.
Yeah, and Michael Cole, because when we were watching it, we didn't figure out what happened. But Michael Cole mentioned, I saw it. Gunther hit his nose hard on the edge of the announce table,
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
No, I think he was supposed to just go over, but he ended up hitting it, and he's like, I could see he was just dripping right in front of us.
I will say it made for one of the coolest visuals of SummerSlam. Just Gunther trying to still manage to win, covered in blood, more blood than like John Cena against JBL in the I Quit match.
Well, here's a funny thing: his nose was bleeding, but somehow he got blood on his forehead, on his cheeks, when it was his nose.
It literally felt like JBL John Cena when he hit him with that chair, and then blood just started gushing out of his head in 2004. No, like, it's crazy. And I actually loved that Gunther finally took his foot off the gas for a couple seconds, and it again goes back to this ring psychology thing that Punk and Gunther are masterfully telling this story. Punk can't seem to get the comeback. Gunther takes his eyes off the prize. It's veteran experience that wins Punk the championship at that point. And it was the best way to do it. You don't make Gunther look bad in that regard because he doesn't look weak at all. And he lost to the veteran because the veteran found a way. And that was why this match was by far the best match of the night and made this one of the most memorable SummerSlams so far that I have ever seen.
Oh yeah, that finish was amazing. Not one, but two. Okay, I'm gonna take one deduction off is for Gunther trying to oversell the hell out of the first GTS, but the second one, beautiful sell. We're giving this match 4.25 stars. But after match, everybody called it. This was going on for a week that, Seth is going to cash. It's only a minor injury. It wasn't serious. It was nothing. I
think we've got worked.
Bam. Seth comes. Cash beats the ever-living out of Punk with the briefcase. Pin. 1, 2, 3. Sad to see my boy Punk lose it, but come on, we figured it.
It was really sad. 5 minutes. 1 minute more than Drew McIntyre, by the way.
Oh, burn!
But
I hope Drew sees this. Please, Drew McIntyre, please see this. Punk is 1 minute longer world champion than you'll ever be. Please see that.
To be honest, man, that hurt. As a huge CM Punk fan, that hurt so much. There was a part of me that just wanted him to walk to the back, and then we'd get the cash in and Clash in Paris. Give Punk a couple days with the title, man. Seth didn't let this man breathe for 5 minutes with that belt before he said, "Nope, I'm gonna ruin this man's whole night." It was insane, but it does bring me back to why the right winners of the opener were Roman and Jay, because the Visionary is back, and now the Vision is stronger than ever again with the title. If the Vision had won, they would have felt too overpowered, and they would have been able to say, we did it without Seth, but they couldn't do it without Seth because he is the leader, and that is the point.
Right, and now going back to that, if the other two of the Vision won, the Braun, yes. If Braun won, yes, that should be their tag name, Braun. If they would have won, it would have been a bloodline repeat all over again where it's like, everybody's dominant. It doesn't matter who's who. Is it Braun? Is it Paul Heyman? Is it Seth Rollins? So I agree with you where they need to step Braun down a little bit to show that it's Seth who brought everyone together and slowly build Braun to the levels of Seth.
Agreed.
So
what a SummerSlam.
Night one. You guys,
whole nother night to go.
Yes. And you guys, you better stay tuned for night 2 because oh my God, Night 2 looks a lot more crazier than Night 1. This card for Night 2, I'm more looking forward to Night 2. I don't know about you.
I am looking forward to Night 2. I don't know how... I think it can top Night 1, but 100%. I don't know if that main event for Night 2 is going to top Night 1. Maybe if a certain somebody goes heel. We'll see.
Alright, we're going to say this right here before we close off. Predictions, spoilers, you've been warned. Cody Rhodes, Homelander heel. Calling it. $1,000 on it.
I'm not putting $1,000 on it. I do think Homelander heel is a possibility, but I'm actually going to throw this up into the air. John Cena is not a babyface. He is luring Cody into a false sense of security. The Rock is going to be there tomorrow, and he is going to screw over Cody again.
Maybe.
My prediction.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, you guys like these kinds of videos. You guys like wrestling, video games, and movies. Well, this is the channel for you, and you know what to do. You know the drill. Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe,
like and share,
and comment. And remember, as always, enjoy life. Keep on collecting, and we'll see y'all for another video.
Peace.